Hi, good morning guys, hope you guys are well. Just want to share this video with you guys. I've had a couple of messages come through from some people just asking what's the best business to go into, and what businesses can offer the best return. So I've had a number of questions come through, and just to answer them, I think the best way to look at the scenario is to actually reverse the questions. Are you as an individual compatible to that business? Are you able to commit to it? Are you able to offer the resources that the business requires? Are you able to give the time, the effort and sacrifices for that business? So these are sort of things I think you need to really reverse the questions as to what the business needs and not what the business can give you. So once you've analyzed that, your weaknesses, your strengths against the business's description, what the business requires, is it 24/7, does it require weekends, resources, efforts, what are the strengths that are needed from the individual to contribute towards the business. So all the sort of things you need to look at until and then make a decision on whether you are going to be compatible for that. For example, if you want to go into logistics, now this business requires 24/7 input from the individual. Weekends, whether it's a bank holiday, Christmas Day, they're open 24/7. So they're the sort of things that you need to be looking at. Your strengths, your restrictions, your weaknesses, your family ties, all of this sort of implications, and a lot of this resistance from one's life can have a impact on your proposed business. So I think really you need to be looking at exactly what you can offer and not what the business can offer. And I've seen a lot of people, they come to me, and when I do their business strategies, their plans, they always say, look, the business failed. The business never fails. I don't think the business ever failed. I think the individual failed, and the failure stems or starts from the word from ground zero. So once you've think this is what I'm going to go into, this is what I do, and this is sort of way forward for me, you need to really sit back for at least a couple of days, a week maybe, reflect over what your situation is, what you've done over the past few years, and what your weaknesses have been, what your strengths have been, and what have been your major achievements. Compare them and analyze them towards your business that you want to go into. So really and truly and quite effectively, if you do that, and I think there will be, you got probably about 80% chance of your business being a success. So I think really you need to be sitting down with someone, or maybe with yourself, just go through the scenario, go through the do's and don'ts, and go through what can happen. And always have a plan B. Always have a plan B. Plan B. If you got plan B, plan C, and if something doesn't work, you can revert to plan B. It saves time, it saves resources. So all this sort of planning and all this sort of mindset strategies need to be kind of written on paper. And once you've done all that, then I think you're in a really good position to start. Then obviously what the business offers you, that's something that you can think about down the line, 2-3 years down the line, as long as the business covers your overheads, it covers your household costs. And I think that is what's required at the early stages. And once the business is up and running, and you've got 5 or 6, 7 clients, and you've got a nice little office, you've got customers coming in, customers going, phone calls coming in, your business is kind of attracting all the right traffic, I think then you can start to look at the prospects of the business, of what it can offer you. But in the early stages, that is a no-go area. You've got to stay away from that. All you've got to think about is what you can offer to the business and how you can make the business work. That's it. Don't go down the route of asking yourself, what can this business offer me? It doesn't matter what business you go into. Businesses never fail, people fail. And when people fail, and the first thing that comes to their mind is, this business was not for me. But you don't realize, but you never think for 1 minute but maybe you weren't the right person for that business. So these sort of things that you need to be looking at, you need to be analyzing, you need to be really all the time in your mind, you know, have this scenario rolling, you know, so that at least, you know, at some stage in your path, in your journey, you'll be able to fulfill the right decisions, the right planning, the right strategy for your business. So I think really you need to really reflect on yourself, what you can offer the business, and how you can make your business a success. And number one is your time, your effort, your weaknesses, your strengths. So these are all the things that you need to be looking at. And that is one thing that I advise all my clients when I'm doing their plans, their business strategies, is to look at the individual, look at the team, see where their hidden talent is, see where their strengths are, where their weaknesses are, and compare that and analyze that with the business's requirements. And until then, you know, there is not a lot you can do. You got to really just make sure that you guys reflect on yourself first, and then the business. So if you guys have any questions, any queries, please do fire them at me, and as soon as I get time, I will reply back. Thank you very much. You have a nice day. Bye bye.